Hello family and welcome to Kami Ideas. In today's video, I want to address a concern regarding the nursing fraternity. Okay, and this video, I won't say I'm too excited, and in fact, I'm not happy at all making this video. It's something that is happening and is going on, and I just want to address it. Yeah, you know, if you're a nurse in Ghana, if you are home and you're planning to buy nursing form and all that, first of all, I want to tell you to embrace yourself with confidence and be strong-willed, because if you are someone that words easily break you down, you can't be a good nurse. That's one thing you should know and keep it in your mind that this is nursing in Ghana for you. Like other places, everybody is not perfect, but we are in Ghana, we are in my country. So people will say nurses are disrespectful. They are this, they are that. But at the end of the day, it isn't everyone who is a monster. Okay. So with that aside, when it comes to the nursing fraternity, we have ranks, we have seniority. As for that, we don't joke with seniority in nursing at all. We have our belt, the blues and the greens and the mauves and the gold and the whites to distinguish from rank to rank, from here you move to here and all that. So we don't joke with that. And I strongly believe that wherever there is no order, there's always chaos. Okay, so there should be order, someone should be leading the other, so we don't all fall into a ditch. So with that, I don't have a problem. I can't even have a problem with, we can't all be leaders at the same time, and we can't all be subordinate. Definitely somebody must be having a more higher experience to guide the younger ones to follow, right? So when it comes to nursing, with that, we don't joke with it at all. Seniority is key in nursing. But then, one thing that bothers me a lot is our senior most, okay? Especially the female seniors, like those who have attained the DDN nurses and the higher deputy chief nursing officers and all that. That's what they are, those I'm referring to. And what amazes me, I know this is my gender, you will never see those things among the males, like a male DDNS, a male PNO. They don't easily disturb at all. They are just calm. They address issues as and when they are supposed to address. When it comes to this gender of ours, they're talking. So sometimes when I see them complaining, and when I happen to chance on somebody like that type, a leader like of that nature, I just put in my mind that no, you are almost going to retire very soon. So maybe it's menopausal syndrome and other hot flashes of menopause that disturbs them. But then, in as much as you know, nature, you are reacting to nature, you are supposed to also take into consideration the profession that you are into. Okay. So far as we have laws and ethics governing what we do, you are supposed to go by that. So right. This is my problem. You are a DDNS, you are a PNO, you are a higher rank nurse that is leading or managing other junior staff. Or you could, maybe you are not even a higher, maybe you are just a senior staff nurse, or you are just a senior nursing officer. If you are a senior leading any group of nurses, this is for you. Okay. And imagine you happen to find a junior colleague attending to a client, maybe carrying out a procedure in a wrongful way. There should be a way of correcting the junior staff rather than trying to show your seniority, your belt, and who you are in front of clients and relatives, and then you rebuke the junior staff. You're not supposed to do this one. You hurt the patient and all that. And the patients and relatives take this information, and that particular nurse will never be confident. At that moment, the confidence level will come down, and they will lose trust. Even if you were the one, if you're a patient and a nurse is attending to you, and a senior colleague walks in to say, "Hey, what are you doing? Don't you know this thing can kill these patients?" You are supposed to know how to correct junior staff. Don't blame them, don't accuse them, not like accuse, don't condemn them. Don't condemn junior staff in front of clients and relatives. Okay. And when it comes to Ghanaian nursing or Ghana nursing, Ghana hospitals, most of the procedure we improvise items. What we study in the book, some of the things we study, you have to have. Most of these things I've never set my eyes on them, and you will never see them. So far as you are in Ghana here, you will never. So most of the things we learned in nursing school, you get to the world and realize that the reality is different. You are actually supposed to improvise to be able to work effectively. So maybe you came and maybe what the person is supposed to use is not available at the moment, and the person has improvised something else different, and then this seniors will start condemning and all that. And we are those who are selling ourselves out, because if you come and then you do this, they'll go out and say nurses are this, nurses are that. At the end of the day, we are complaining. So you are the one selling yourselves out. This attitude of condemning junior staff in front of patients and relatives, it's a no-no. You doing that doesn't mean you are perfect. You doing that will not say that you are a good nurse, so you are so concerned. Since you are concerned and you are so competent, and you see a junior staff doing something which is not helpful, at that moment, all that you just have to do is to intervene. Come and take control, carry out the procedure, let her observe. Just let me do and you observe me. For instance, let me say, public health nurses and midwives, some of them, when it comes to general nursing procedures, you don't expect them to be as good as you, because you do general nursing. So you don't expect their skills. They are just doing their national service. Some of them are trying their hands on some procedures for the first time. So if someone is doing a procedure, it's not the right thing to do, or I assess you and see that maybe your level of knowledge is not up to that particular thing in front of clients and relatives, I will just have a way of addressing you. Maybe watch me, let me do, you observe, okay, and then later on you would like carry out that procedure. So you don't just get up, oh, you can't do this, bring it, or in front of the patient you are condemning the nurse, and you expect such a nurse to have trust and confidence in that particular nurse. The next time they visit the hospital, it is never going to happen. So all I just want to say is that senior staff, in fact, I'm also a senior. I'm senior to some people too, me inclusive, and those who are ahead of us and others. We should learn to correct each other in love and unity. Okay, two mistakes do not make a right. If a junior colleague does something, and I'm saying this one because an incident I witnessed, which is not relating to me, with a junior staff being attacked by a superior, and it created a whole lot of issues, and there were insults here and there. Nurses for Abba, you don't know anything, and a whole lot. It doesn't speak well of us at all. And you know, that's human nature. Hypocrisy is what is killing human beings. You want to talk plain, so they will say you are good. But you know, this particular person, maybe you are a senior nursing officer, and this person is an enrolled nurse, and you can see that the enrolled nurse is actually very, very hardworking. But because you're a senior, you use your seniority and override the person, trying to kill their confidence. And how the work alone is stressful. It's stressful enough to bear. So don't be adding more stress. We are individuals. We have feelings, no matter what. If you have a child and all the time, all you do is to abuse the child, insult, and one day the child will also insult you back. And then you say children don't respect. So whichever respect you stand to command, you should be able to give the same to other people, because today you are there, tomorrow somebody else will take over your place. You will not be sitting on that position forever, or in that position forever, or on that throne forever. So life happens and can happen to anybody at any point in time. So this is the problem of our fraternity. We are those selling ourselves to the public. And you know one thing, when you continue to do these things for a longer time, at first, even when we're in nursing school, a senior walks into the class, you get up. That is the law, the rule, the ethics. When a senior colleague is passing by where you are sitting, you have to get up, stand until you are told to sit. But these days, you don't see those values, so they are missing, because like everyone is wild, okay? And at the end of the day, all your nursing belts and your nursing uniform and what, it doesn't count. Your quality and what makes you a good nurse is your ability to impact life, your ability to carry out procedures in the unit. The long and short of all my talking and story is this: nursing fraternity. Let's protect our interests, the interests of the profession we are into. Let's stop embarrassing and selling ourselves out to the public. And remember that the price tag you put on yourself is how you'll be patronized. So let's protect each other, because the insults and the negative comments about the profession is too much. So the long and short of all that I want to say is that nursing fraternity, let's learn to respect one another, especially the superior. Let's learn to correct each other in love. Don't sell yourself to the public and you expect them to give you the respect you command. No. How you sell yourself at is how you will be bought. Okay. So that there will be love and unity, and know when to correct people so you don't put lack of trust and things in the hearts of patients and their relatives, whereby they tend to tag some nurses that we were born, this person doesn't know any, this particular nurse, the last time we came, we witnessed A, B, C, D. And they won't even go and say this particular nurse, so they will generalize everything. So please, it's not a good thing at all. The little mistake you see on somebody, you might have seen the mistake, but someone is also seeing a mistake about you. So we are all not perfect, all right? Let's learn to love one another, even in our imperfections. So together we can help in saving lives. So this is what I want to share with you. Stay blessed and see you in the next video. Bye.